Once, in the heart of a vast forest, there lay a beautiful lake, its waters shimmering under the warm golden sun. Tall trees surrounded it, their branches swaying gently in the cool breeze. Birds chirped, and fish swam joyfully, creating ripples in the calm waters. In this peaceful lake lived a wise but talkative turtle named Kambugriva. He was not just any turtle, he was curious, friendly, and always eager to share his thoughts. But Kambugriva was never alone. He had two dear friends, Sankata and Vikta, two elegant white swans. The three of them had a deep bond, spending their days chatting, laughing, and admiring the beauty of their home. However, Kambugriva often looked up at his swan friends and sighed. "Oh, how lucky you are! You can fly wherever you wish. But I am bound to this lake forever," he would say. The swans would chuckle. "But you are wise, Kambugriva. Your knowledge makes you special," they would reassure him. But neither of them knew that soon, this beautiful lake would no longer be a home for any of them. One fateful summer, a terrible drought struck the land. The sun blazed fiercely, and for weeks, not a single drop of rain fell from the sky. Day by day, the lake began to shrink. Its cool, clear waters turned into muddy puddles, and soon, cracks appeared on the dry ground. The lush greenery withered, and animals that once gathered around the lake began to leave, searching for water elsewhere. Kambugriva watched in horror as his home slowly disappeared. One day, when Sankata and Vikta arrived, they saw only a small pool of water remaining, and their dear friend looking weak and miserable. "Kambugriva, this lake will not last much longer," Sankata said, his voice filled with concern. Vikta sighed. "We have no choice. We must leave and find another lake." Kambugriva stiffened with fear. "Leave? And what about me?" he cried. "I cannot fly like you. If you go, I will surely die." The swans looked at each other, troubled. They did not want to abandon their friend. Vikta's eyes softened. "There must be a way. We will not leave you behind." The three friends sat in silence, searching for a solution. After a long pause, Sankata's eyes lit up. "I have an idea," he exclaimed. Kambugriva leaned forward eagerly. Tell me, Sankta smiled. "We will hold a strong stick between our beaks. You must bite onto the middle, and we will carry you to a new lake." Kambugriva gasped in excitement. "That is brilliant. I will do it," he declared. But Vikta raised a wing, warning him. "Listen carefully, Kambugriva. There is one rule. You must remain completely silent. If you open your mouth, you will fall." Kambugriva nodded quickly. "I promise. I won't say a word." The swans found a sturdy stick, tested its strength, and got ready for the journey. Kambugriva bites the stick with his strong jaw, while the swans prepare to lift him into the sky. Kambugriva bit onto the middle, gripping it tightly with his strong jaw. With a powerful flap of their wings, the swans lifted into the sky. And for the first time in his life, Kambugriva was flying. Higher and higher they soared, above the trees, above the rivers, above the vast landscape. Kambugriva's heart pounded with excitement. "This is incredible," he thought. "What a beautiful world I have never seen before." But he could not speak. He had to keep his mouth shut to hold on to the stick. For a while, he stayed silent, enjoying the journey. But soon, something happened that would change everything. As they glided over a village, people looked up and gasped. "Look, a flying turtle," someone shouted. A group of children burst into laughter, pointing at the sky. "How ridiculous! A turtle in the air," another man chuckled. The laughter grew louder and louder, echoing in the air. Kambugriva heard every word, and his pride swelled. "How dare they laugh at me? I am special. I am flying just like the swans." He wanted to defend himself. He wanted to shout back at them. Kambugriva could not stay silent any longer. He opened his mouth to shout, "You fools! How dare!" But the moment he spoke, his jaw let go of the stick. His voice turned into a terrified gasp as he began to fall. Kambugriva tumbles downward, his body twisting as he plummets. The swans look down in shock, unable to save him. The turtle's small form grows closer to the hard ground, and the villagers gasp in horror. And with a loud thud, Kambugriva crashed onto the hard earth. A cloud of dust settled over the village square. The villagers stared in stunned silence. The swans landed beside their fallen friend, their eyes filled with sorrow. Sankata shook his head. "Oh, Kambugriva, we warned you, but you could not resist speaking." Vikta sighed. "Pride and impatience have cost you your life." The villagers, too, understood the lesson that day. From that moment on, parents told their children the story of the foolish turtle. Realizing there is nothing more they can do, the swans take flight. They carry with them the painful lesson that even the best plans can fail when pride and impatience take over. Number 1. Know when to stay silent. In business, speaking impulsively can damage deals or relationships. Like the turtle, one must learn to listen and stay quiet at the right moments. Number 2. Trust the plan and process. If you've agreed to a strategy, follow it with discipline. The turtle's failure came from not sticking to the agreed plan, a reminder to respect teamwork and structure. Number 3. Ego can destroy opportunity. The turtle let pride get in the way. In business, ego can derail success. Stay humble. Focus on the goal, not the praise.